Long before the internet connected the globe, another machine did it first. It was a mechanical marvel whose rhythmic clicks became the heartbeat of the modern world, changing how we worked, wrote, and thought. So why did this incredible machine, once a symbol of global connection, get abandoned and forgotten so quickly? Its story of rise and sudden fall is a tale of innovation, obsolescence, and the ghosts of technology past. Imagine a world where every word you wrote was a physical act, a deliberate commitment of metal and ink to paper. This wasn't a quiet process. It was a symphony of clicks, clacks, and the satisfying ding at the end of each line. This was the world built by the typewriter. It promised permanence in an ephemeral world, yet it vanished almost in the blink of an eye. To understand how something so essential became a relic, we have to go back to the world it replaced. Before the mid-19th century, business ran at the speed of handwriting, slow, messy, and filled with errors. While inventors had tinkered with writing machines for years, the true revolution began in America. In 1874, after years of refinement and a crucial deal with the arms manufacturer Remington, Christopher Latham Sholes and his partners released the Sholes and Glidden typewriter. It was expensive, clunky, and could only type in uppercase. Early models were upstrike machines, hiding the text as you typed. Yet, it held a secret that outlived the machine itself: the QWERTY keyboard. The layout was likely designed not for speed, but to strategically separate common letter pairs to keep the mechanical type bars from jamming. This solution to a long-dead mechanical problem still dictates how we type today. At first, the public found typed letters cold, but the business world saw its potential for speed and clarity. By the mid-1880s, the machine went viral. This did more than speed up paperwork. It reshaped society. The massive demand for typists created a new career path, paving the way for women to enter the male-dominated office in unprecedented numbers. The typewriter became a symbol of modernity and progress. Mark Twain was an early adopter, submitting one of the first typewritten manuscripts for a book. Innovations like the shift key arrived on the Remington No. 2 in 1878, giving us both uppercase and lowercase letters. For nearly a century, the typewriter wasn't just a tool, it was a cultural icon. This machine defined an entire era of work and creativity. But as we know, no dynasty lasts forever. Before we get to the shocking collapse of this mechanical empire, if you're enjoying this journey into forgotten tech, take a moment to subscribe and hit that like button. It helps us dig up more incredible stories just like this one. The beginning of the end was the hum of the electric typewriter. IBM's Selectric, introduced in 1961, was an engineering masterpiece. It swapped clunky type bars for a nimble golf ball element that danced across the page, making it faster and quieter. It was the absolute peak of typewriter technology, but the seeds of its own destruction were sprouting. The real killer wasn't a better typewriter. It was a completely different idea: the personal computer. The typewriter's greatest strength, the permanent mark of ink on paper, suddenly became its fatal flaw. Why commit to paper when you could endlessly edit on a screen? Word processing software like WordStar and Microsoft Word made retyping drafts obsolete. For a short time, clattering typewriters sat next to humming computers. But by the late 1980s, the choice was clear. The sound of the office changed, and the machine that connected the world was unplugged. For a while, the typewriter became a nostalgic prop. But then, something strange happened. In our world of infinite digital distraction, people started to miss the machine's limitations. A new generation discovered a unique tactile experience that no app can replicate. Using a typewriter is mindful. With no easy backspace, every word feels deliberate. With no internet, there are no notifications to pull you away. It is a machine that does one thing: it writes. Today, there's a thriving renaissance. Restorers bring vintage machines back to life, and artists embrace them to find a focused, creative flow. Far from being dead, the typewriter has been reborn. It's no longer an office workhorse, but a symbol of our desire to unplug and reconnect with the physical act of creation. The machine that changed the world teaches us one last surprising lesson. Sometimes, the technology we abandon leaves an echo, reminding us of a different way to think and a different way to write.